Hello, this is Jerry Norton here, and we are going to get going here in just a minute. So, wow, look at all the people joining the webinar right now. Isn't it great that we can all get together like this over the internet? Now, if you're just tuning in and you're here to learn about how to make money as a finder, then you're in the right place. I've got a few housekeeping things before we get started. So make sure you remove any distractions, close the door, turn up the volume, shut off your phone, turn off the TV, close down Facebook, get a pad of paper and something to write or take notes on your phone like I do. We are going to get started and I want your full undivided attention because we have a lot to go through here and I promise you're going to love it and you're going to learn a ton. On this training, I'm going to share with you a way to make $10,000 in as little as 30 days as a deal finder for me. And there's been a lot that's gone into this, but we really have simplified the process down. And probably one of the biggest differences is rather than having to wait to make money with real estate deals, is you can get paid right up front, which is unlike any other real estate investing strategy out there. Now, I've been a full-time investor for almost 15 years now, and my philosophy for a long time has been to make money now. Not in 10 years or 5 years or even 1 year, but right now. So I've focused most of my investing strategies on how to get in a deal and get out of a deal as quickly as possible and make as much money as possible with the least amount of time, energy, and effort as possible. So what I'm talking about is flipping properties. And a big part of that has been a result of what's going on with the real estate market right now. And in today's training, we're going to focus on showing you how to find a deal, how to submit it into our system, and then how to get paid $10,000. So it's real simple and it's real easy to do. So first off, let me take a moment here and read our disclaimer. We are committed to providing the highest level of real estate investment education at all times. We do not practice law during our instruction, nor should students rely on our instruction as legal advice. It is in your best interest to consult competent legal professionals when conducting actual transactions. We do not condone and will not teach any investment technique that is not legal or ethical or one that does not provide full disclosure to all involved parties as required by law. And it keeps going here. There's more. The results I discuss are not typical results. I'm an action taker, and the students that I talk about are action takers and not your typical average investors. I believe that average students take no action at all and get zero results. Now, only you can decide if you're going to be an average typical student or an above average action taker. All right. So what I'm going to show you here is what it takes to find and submit fix and flip deals and then earn $10,000 per deal. Before we go any further, though, let me be clear what this is not. This is not wholesaling. This is not how to find a list of buyers and then go take deals to that list of buyers. This is not how to go out there and find money to fund your deals. And most importantly, this is not a strategy where you have to wait to get paid. And the reason why is because I am the buyer. So if you've been around real estate for a while, you probably know the old way to fix and flip properties. It involves these basic 4 steps. First, you have to go find a good deal. And once you find a good deal, then you have to figure out what the repairs are that are needed. And then you have to hire and manage contractors. And you have to make sure that you don't go over budget or miss anything. And then after it's all fixed up, then you have to go do marketing to find a buyer to sell it. And then step 4 is something that's ongoing and one of the biggest challenges for new and seasoned investors alike is that you have to continually raise capital to fund your deals. Without funding, you're dead in the water, right? Now, what I'm going to share with you here today is a brand new method, a very simple method. With this method, we're going to get rid of managing. So no dealing with contractors, overruns, budgets, none of that. There's no marketing. You don't have to list it for sale and market for buyers. And there's no raising capital, no getting bank loans or hard money loans or private loans. There's no talking to private investors and paying interest and points every month while you're waiting for the property to sell. Here's what it comes down to. One simple method of finding deals. So let me just take a minute and tell you how this simplified system came to be. So I started investing in real estate in 2004. Prior to that, I was an underground construction worker. I basically was a laborer who used a very sophisticated tool, maybe you've heard of it, a shovel. Then one day I was invited to attend a real estate training about how to flip houses. Now, at the time, I didn't have very many options in my life, but I knew I wanted something better for me and my family, so I went for it. And then a little while later, I actually borrowed money to hire the most successful investor I could find to mentor me, and I started learning how to flip houses. Now, this was in Detroit, Michigan, and I continued to flip houses, and then it wasn't easy, but over the last 8 years, I've been able to break into lots of different markets, and I figured out how to set up teams and systems to do deals in any market all across the country. And over the years, I've gained a lot of experience of not just what to do, but also what not to do, and how to really be successful doing fix and flip deals throughout the country in different markets. And the great thing is that through my networks, I've become very proficient at raising capital to fund these deals. And right now I've got excess funds to do deals. And with my team and my systems in place, the biggest thing I'm lacking right now is good deals. So as a result of what I've been doing over the past several years, putting this nationwide system in place, here's why this is completely different from anything else out there. First off, I'm going to show you how to get paid up front for your efforts. You basically find a good deal, and then I bring in my cash to buy it, and then you get your $10,000 as a finder's fee, and you get paid right up front. After I buy it and you get paid, I take the property, I fix it up, and then I sell it so you don't have to do any of that. So once you find a good deal, you don't need to do anything else. There's no borrowing money, managing rehabs, marketing to buyers. It's real simple. You have one job to do, and that's find me good deals. So let's talk about 3 of the most important things to get out of this training. The first is how to find deals. In fact, I'm going to show you over 40 ways that are the most effective ways to find deals, and I'm going to show you how to do all 40 of those. Right now, I want to talk about just a few of those, but stay tuned because later I'm going to share my state-of-the-art software tools that instantly find deals for you. Number 2 is how to submit your deals. I'm going to show you what to do to put those deals into my system. Now, this is an online portal where you upload your deals, and it's what I call the Deal Genie. And then number 3, the most important thing is how you're going to get $10,000 for finding and submitting those deals, and how to get paid up front. Now, there are 4 things that are absolutely critical to your success at getting deals in this market and becoming what I call a deal finding magnet. Remember, all you have to do with this system is find good deals and get paid. So I want you to have every tool and every resource at your disposal. Number 1 is making all cash offers. Number 2 is something we'll talk about in just a minute, which is using an automated system for generating leads. Number 3, a systematic way to analyze potential deals so that you can quickly vet the deals so you're only going after the very best deals. So this is very important. I hope you're taking notes because you're going to want to write this down. And number 4 is an offer making system so that you can quickly get your offers in front of motivated sellers. So first, let's talk about all cash offers. What is an all cash offer? When you can make an offer that is all cash, it means you don't have any financing contingencies. In other words, you don't need to get approved for financing before you can buy the property. Here's what's so cool about being an all cash buyer. It instantly separates you from the rest of the crowd. It allows you to buy at the best prices. It gives you credibility and allows you to build strong relationships with the right people. The cool thing about this is in a minute, I'm going to show you how to make these all cash offers where you don't even have to go out and talk to someone to do it. You can just put our system in place and have the offers just go out there. So even if you're just getting started, or maybe you don't enjoy going out and talking to people, or you don't know quite what to say, or even if you're seasoned but you want to go faster, because it's the cash that does the talking for you. In fact, here's a recent deal that I did. On this particular deal, the sellers wanted out quickly, so they took the all-cash offer that was made by our student, Doug. Now, even though it was $30,000 less than the other offers that were also made, that's the power of cash. Cash talks in this marketplace, and that's what allows us to get the great deals and allows us to put the system together where you can get paid $10,000 per deal. Here's another example from one of our students, Angelito. Now, on this deal here in Chicago, there were 12 other offers on this property, but because Angelito was an all-cash buyer, he was able to beat out all the other offers and get the deal. Now, here's the thing. Not anyone can just say that they are an all-cash buyer. You have to prove to the seller and to the real estate agent and everyone involved that you actually do have the cash. And the way that you prove that you are an all-cash buyer is with what's called a proof of funds. Now, a proof of funds letter simply states that you have access to cash equivalent to the amount of your offer. And for those of you that come on board today and become a finder for me, you will instantly become an all-cash buyer because you get to use my custom proof of funds, which allows you to make all cash offers. Now, the second key to being a deal finding magnet is to consistently have leads coming to you on a daily basis. When I say leads, I mean potential deals that you can make offers on. So after a lot of work and a huge investment, I've developed 2 different deal finding software tools that actually find deals for you. These 2 software tools are very different in the functions, but both have the same purpose, which is to provide you with motivated seller leads, saving you countless hours trying to find deals. Let's face it, in today's market, finding deals is hard, it's time consuming, and it's expensive. That is until now. In a minute, I'll explain how these two software tools work so that you can see just how valuable this is. But first, let me take a minute and talk about what a motivated seller is and why he or she would sell their property at a discount. A motivated seller is someone experiencing a distressed situation, right? Either the property is distressed or the owner is distressed financially. And due to that distressed situation that they're in, the owner becomes very motivated to sell the property to alleviate that stressful situation. It could be someone who lost their job and is facing foreclosure, could be a burned out landlord, could be due to a death or divorce, or 1,000 other reasons. The point is, a motivated seller will gladly trade equity or sell at a discount, right, for peace of mind. In other words, by taking that property off their hands, you solve a huge problem in their life. Does that make sense? Now, when it comes to farming for leads, or in other words, searching for motivated sellers who are willing to sell us a good deal for cash, to do that process, there are two types of leads that you can go after. The first is called on-market deals. Now, on-market are simply properties for sale that are listed for sale with a real estate agent, and they're on the MLS, the multiple listing service. This includes bank-owned properties, short sales, and other distressed properties where a motivated seller hired a real estate agent to sell their property for them. Now, the problem is there are dozens and hundreds, and in some markets, thousands of active listings, and to find which ones are the motivated sellers is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It normally takes hours and hours searching for the distressed properties. That is until I paid thousands of dollars to a software developer to create the Data Cruncher software. Here's how it works. The first thing you do is create what I call a campaign. Just enter the zip code where you're looking for deals, and the Data Cruncher will serve up a list of discounted houses in that area in a matter of seconds. Not only that, you can click on each listing to get all the information for that property instantly. It's basically push-button deal finding, and it will give you more deals than you know what to do with. Deals that you can pass off to me for $10,000 finder fees. Now, for you left-brain analytical people, let me explain how it works because I know you're dying to know. The rest of us right-brain folks, bear with me for a second. What the software does is it scans all of the recently sold homes in whatever zip code you enter. Using that data, it calculates what the average price per square foot of those recently sold homes. Then it scans all of the currently active on-market listings and provides a list of all of the homes for sale below the average sold price per square foot. Now, for all of the right brain folks, what that means is literally in a matter of seconds, you have a list of homes for sale below the average sold price. These are your motivated sellers. It even gives you the percentage below market value so you know which ones to go after first. This has allowed me and my Finder students to cut through all of the on-market nonsense and just focus on going after the very best deals. And for those of you who come on board today, this software is included. Now let's talk for a minute about the second type of lead to go after, and that is what we call off-market deals. Off-market deals are your private sellers that are not listed for sale with an agent and are not on the MLS. In the past, the only way to find these types of leads was to spend a fortune in advertising, such as bandit signs on telephone poles, newspaper ads that say we buy houses cash, and of course, sending mailings to thousands of people in your market, hoping for that one good off-market deal. But today, thanks to the internet, more and more motivated sellers are posting their distressed and heavily discounted properties for sale by owner online. Like this one, for example. This property was just posted online. Notice the title, Fixer Upper for Sale. Now, the key is knowing where to find these off-market deals online, and one of the best places is on Craigslist. But just like with on-market leads, finding good deals on Craigslist can be difficult and time-consuming. Here's how I fix that. Just like the Data Cruncher, I've invested thousands in developing a software we call the Automated Deal Finder. Here's how it works. In a matter of minutes, you simply create a campaign using one of my pre-selected keywords that identifies a motivated seller. Then the Automated Deal Finder software scans Craigslist and identifies all of the properties for sale that match that keyword and then provide you a list. As you can see, this only takes a few minutes to set up. You'll get unlimited leads, saving you hours hunting down deals. And in a minute, I'll share with you how you can use this tool to find deals and get paid $10,000. The third key you need to become a deal finding magnet is a good deal analyzer tool. One of the most critical steps when it comes to finding deals happens in the very beginning of the process before you've even made an offer on the deal, and that is analyzing the deal to determine if A, it's a good deal that fits my criteria, and B, what price you need to acquire it for. And that's why I created the Ultimate Deal Analyzer software, let me tell you about the most important calculator tool you need. It's called the Deal Analyzer. All you do is enter in the address and it automatically calculates all of the numbers on the deal, including the after repair value of the home, the cost of repairs, the fix and flip profit, and of course, the buy price. Using the preset formulas, this tool factors in all the numbers so you know the exact buy price to acquire a deal that meets my criteria so that you can submit it and get paid $10,000. The Ultimate Deal Analyzer software will allow you to make offers on deals quickly and with confidence so you don't waste hours and days analyzing deals just to get beat out by the competition. Stop wondering if your offers accurately reflect the right numbers. Take the guesswork out of whether or not you've got a deal that qualifies. The Ultimate Deal Analyzer is included in the suite of software tools you get as a finder for me. The fourth and last essential key to being a deal finder magnet is having an offer making system. Think about it. You've got proof of funds to make all cash offers. You have 2 different deal finding softwares to have all the leads you could ever need. You have a state-of-the-art deal analyzing software to quickly determine the offer price. Now all you need is an automated way to make offers. Normally this would require getting a purchase and sales contract and manually filling it out, then scanning it and faxing it or emailing it to a motivated seller. Well, not anymore. Introducing the Offer Generator Pro software. This software makes the offer making process a cinch. Here's how it works. The software already has our proven purchase and sales agreement as a template. You simply enter in the fields such as your name, date, offer price, etc., and then using an electronic signature, hit enter, and it will generate your offer as a PDF document. From there, it will save all of your offers to refer to later, and you can download them and email them right to the seller. This makes it fast and easy to get your offers in. Remember, the reason why I've invested thousands of dollars into this technology is to provide you with everything you need to find deals, submit them to me, and get paid $10,000. Now, for those of you who decide to get started today, let's talk about how you make offers. There's 3 important things you want to include with your offers. Number 1 is the 10-day inspection clause. This means that we have 10 days to review the deal to make sure it fits my criteria. During the 10 days is when you submit your deal to us and we review it with you. The nice thing about the 10-day inspection clause is it allows you to actually get out of the deal if it doesn't make sense for any reason whatsoever. The second thing you always want to include is a proof of funds. Remember, this is provided for you, so all you do is download it from the members area on the website and then just attach it with your offer. The seller will see that your offer is all cash and that you provided the proof of funds to validate it. The third thing you want to make sure you include on your offers is to close in 30 days. The reason why is my team needs a little time to prepare for that closing, get our funds lined up, get our plan in place with how we're going to manage the renovation and so on. And 30 days is very typical. In fact, most deals can't close faster than that anyways because they have to get title work ordered and so on. Now, don't worry about the closing. Once your deal is accepted, my team steps in, we schedule the closing, and you get paid $10,000 as soon as it closes. Again, the system is really simple. After you find a deal, then you're going to submit it into something called the Deal Genie. The Deal Genie is an online portal where you'll enter in the details about your deal. What's cool is you can save deals you're working on and come back to them at any time. And once you're ready to submit your deal, just hit submit and the deal comes to me and my deal review team. Now, if something isn't quite right about the deal, then the Deal Genie will let you know that too. So you'll instantly know what you need to change about the deal to either turn it into a winner or avoid wasting any time on something that doesn't make sense. And all communication about your deal between me and my team and you also happens right inside the Deal Genie. That way, everything stays super organized so you know exactly what's happening. If for some reason your deal doesn't meet my criteria, we make sure to take the time to explain that to you so you can fix it or go after another deal. That way you continually get better. As you build your strengths as a deal finder, some of you may decide to start doing some of these deals on your own as well. So once you've found the deal and you submitted it to the Deal Genie, then you get $10,000. And the way this works is once you get to that closing, then we come in, we fund the purchase, and you get a $10,000 finder fee. So it's very simple. Find it, submit it, and get paid $10,000. That means that you don't have to get stuck analyzing. You're not stuck structuring deals. You're not out there negotiating. I mean, that's the nice thing about all cash offers. They either accept it or they don't. There's no qualifying for loans because I've got the cash. And I'm doing the fixing and the rehab on the property. I'm doing the managing and the oversight, and I'm doing the selling. So you don't have to be involved with any of those steps. And the best part is there's no waiting to get paid because, as I've mentioned, you get paid right up front when we buy the property. Now, I'd like to take a minute and talk to you listening right now if you're new to investing. Right before the call, I was talking to one of our listeners here today, And she asked me, what is your number one piece of advice to someone who hasn't done their first deal yet? Here's what I told her, and here's what I want to tell you listening right now as well. What I've seen is I've helped thousands of investors over the years make money with real estate. Most new investors focus too much on getting their first deal, when really they should be focusing on getting their first check. Because there's a big difference between doing your first deal and getting a check for being a real estate investor. Something happens when you get that $10,000 check by coming in my Finder program, putting a deal in, and getting paid for that. Now you step into the shoes of a real estate investor, and then you can really step it up. For example, Mike Thomas out in Atlanta, he had no experience, he had no money, and he got paid just for finding this deal. And so you can do this even if you're new and you haven't done any deals before. If you've done lots of deals and you want to really crank it up, wherever you're at with your experience, you can do this, and it's time to just get started. Here's Eve Flood. She's from Arizona. She found a deal, and here's the best part. She had no experience, and this was her first deal. Or like Chris Petticlerc, he found a deal, submitted it in the Deal Genie. It met my criteria, and he got this $10,000 check. And guess what? This works in all 50 states, and you don't even have to live in the U.S. This is Shelly from Alberta, Canada, who found a deal in Pittsburgh and got paid this $10,000 check. This is a recent $10,000 finder fee check that Asser Mousa got from a deal he found in Houston. Or how about Sandra Butler? She found a great deal and she got $10,000 without using any of her own money. And on this one, I actually had the great privilege to meet Sandra at the property, which was a lot of fun. I want to take a minute and talk to those of you that have done at least a deal in the past. And what I'm going to say also applies to those of you who are still brand new, because you may be in a situation now or get in a situation in the future where you get stuck. And that is what happens to most investors, and that is what happened to me. This is one of the first properties I bought back in like 2005. And at the beginning of that year, I actually had a goal of doing 100 deals. It was a really aggressive goal. I got this property in like March, and I felt like I was investing. And I was like a lot of people on the call here. I was getting training and reading books, and I was going to seminars, and I was learning a lot, and I felt like I was investing. And then I went all the way to like August of that year and didn't get any other deals. And a guy named Don sat down with me, and he just started really drilling me on how it was going. I told him, yeah, I'm a real estate investor. And he asked me, how many deals have you done this year? And I said, well, I got a house. And he said something that just really hit me like a ton of bricks. He said, is that really going to do it for you? And I realized that I was stuck. And for some of you on this call right now, even though you may be experienced, my Find Your Fee program may be the key to allowing you to get unstuck. Experienced or brand new, I know why you're here. You're looking for a way to have more income, to experience more financial freedom in your life, to be able to call your own shots. So if you're not making what you want in life, then this can allow you to change that and change it right away. Like it did for Steve Angel, who as a retired school teacher was able to find a great deal in Charlotte, North Carolina and get unstuck. So the good news is it's time to do it. You get out there, you find a deal, you submit it, and you get paid $10,000. You've seen how simple this is. Now it's time to get started. The downside is that I obviously can't work with everyone. And the reason is I don't have unlimited resources, so I can only work with a small select group of people who really want to go after this. It actually takes a tremendous amount of time, energy, and resources for me to have this program available to you. I have web development and software, marketing, customer service, coaching, a full-time deal review team, as well as my rehab team, not to mention capital and investors to buy properties. So I just can't support a ton of people, and I don't want to either. Really, it comes down to finding action takers, and that's who I'm looking for. And it really comes down to lifestyle. When I think about what's important to me and what my biggest priorities are, it's my family, my health, and my spiritual well-being. Those are the things that really matter. And so it's really not about the money. I know we talk a lot about the money. It's important to go out there and make money doing deals, but it's much more than that. It's having the time and the freedom to be able to do, have, be, and give everything that's important. Some of you know that I took my family on a full-time cross-country RV trip for almost a year in our custom-built RV. It was a life-changing experience that my kids will never forget. And so I want you to ask yourself, what's important for you? What's important for you in your life? And then I want to encourage you to go after it in a big way. One of the things that I've learned is to live life without regrets. I just want to encourage you to go after those dreams. Sometimes that means going out on a limb or trying something that you haven't tried before. But if you've got the right attitude and are willing to pay the price, whatever it takes, then you'll reach your goals. Okay, so I'm going to open up the doors here in a few minutes, And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep those doors open while this training is going on. That way the action takers are rewarded and everyone else misses out, as they should. They're going to miss out on every great opportunity in life and then sit around and complain about how life is so unfair to them. And the reason that I opened up this finder fee program at this point is because I want the people who see this that are committed today to join my network of finders. Now, obviously, with this type of offer, I can't work with everyone who may want to get in. And since I don't have unlimited funds, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up so that you as an action taker can come on board. Then once this group is formed, then I'm going to be shutting down any further access. So the real question is, are you at the right point in your life to make a major financial change? Having said that, I'm willing to give a substantial discount so that I can get the right people to come on board with this. I don't want money to be the reason that someone joins or doesn't join with me. I mean, for me, with my beginnings as a construction worker, I want to make available the opportunity for those of you on this call who are ready to make a major financial change in your life. Now, as you've learned on this training, this opportunity is completely different than anything else out there. It's not a training program. It is a simple online finder fee program. I call it the 10K Club because for those of you that come on board today, you will be part of an elite group, or what I call a club, that makes it easy to find deals and submit those deals and get paid $10,000 for every deal that you find. For those of you that come on board today and join the 10K Club, you'll get access to my step-by-step quick start videos that will show you exactly what you need to go out and get started and find the right kinds of deals to go after. There's the 2 different deal finder software tools that find the very best on-market and off-market deals in any market you choose. You just select the market and in minutes you'll have access to the very best deals available. There's the Ultimate Deal Analyzer software, which tells you which leads are good deals and what price you need to get them for so that you know with confidence you've got a good deal. There's the Offer Generator Pro software, which allows you to quickly create your offers and then blast them out in a matter of minutes. There's the Deal Genie, where you upload your deals and it walks you through step by step what a deal needs to qualify and helps you know if a deal's a deal or not a deal and what you need to do to make it a deal. And most importantly, the proof of funds. Just download it, include it with your offers. So the 10K Club is finding deals, submitting those deals, and like I've shared with you, getting paid $10,000 per deal. Now, don't make the same mistake that I did. I mean, I wasted 6 months. I ended up finding a mentor that charged me $5,000 to spend some time with me, where he showed me how to get over the obstacles that were in my way. Having said that, the 10K Club isn't going to cost anything close to that. As I said earlier, I'm going to give you a substantial discount so that I can get the right people to come on board with me right away here today. I really didn't want money to be the reason that someone doesn't join me. So for this group today, what I'm going to do is give you access to the 10K Club with no ongoing monthly fees. To join, it's just a one-time, fully refundable $1,000 membership deposit. Now, in a minute, I'll show you how that deposit is fully refundable. And I want you to know that this is a lifetime membership. So once you join and you pay your fully refundable membership deposit, you'll be able to do this right away. Or if something comes up and life happens, you can come back to it at any time. Once you enroll and you join the 10K Club, you can start putting in deals and making money right away. I wanted this to be available to you so that you can immediately begin to change your life the same way that I've changed my life. Now, the evolution of this program has been a monumental effort. I've gone through several improvements and enhancements to make it what it is today. There's been over 10,000 hours of learning, testing, and development that went into this. We added up recently over $480,000 in development costs, and it's got patent pending features like the Automated Deal Finder, the Data Cruncher, the Ultimate Deal Analyzer, the Offer Generator Pro, the Deal Genie, not to mention the fact that you have access to a secret ingredient, Jerry's cash, to buy the deals and pay you $10,000. And I'll show you that cash is king. There it is. It really is the secret ingredient. So I've got a lot invested into this. So you get the proven platform, and this is not available anywhere else. In fact, there's nothing else out there like this. No one else is doing anything at all like this. Now, if I wanted, I could probably put this out as a franchise and heck, get $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 for a membership. But I would rather follow the same process that I used when I first got started doing deals with clients across the country. I found it's a great way to expand my reach. I can be in all different markets, and it's a lot of fun helping other people to get started making money just like I did when I got started. So what I decided to do was to make this a no-brainer for you by limiting this to just those action takers who join the small group right now. That way you'll be in with a group of other people who are taking action right now as well. Now let me explain how you get your membership deposit back. It's real simple. After you close your first deal as a 10K Club member, you get your entire $1,000 deposit back. So you put in deals, you get $10,000 for each one, plus you get a $1,000 deposit back on your first deal, so this ends up costing you absolutely nothing. Pretty simple, right? To get started now, just click the Add to Cart button. That will take you to a membership sign-up page. So click the Add to Cart button and get rolling now, or you can call the phone number that you see there on your screen. Now, I want you to know that I am so confident that this will work for you that I want to tell you about my guarantee. This is my 90-day profit guarantee, and it's real simple. Use the tools and training, and you will have made $10,000 or more within the next 90 days. If for any reason you don't, we'll continue to work with you, providing you support, training, and cash for you to get out there and make offers and get $10,000 per deal for up to an entire 12 months. From your side, you just submit one or more deals per month for 90 days and you'll make money guaranteed. If not, we'll give you a prompt, courteous refund of your entire deposit. That's how strongly I feel about the 10K Club, that I'm willing to stand behind it. So make it happen right now while there is still a spot available. The fastest way is just click the Add to Cart button to get started. Now, to maintain high support standards, registration for the 10K Club membership is going to be limited to just a handful of people who join us right now. This is because, as I've explained, I'm buying the deals you find, and unfortunately, I don't have unlimited resources to let everyone in. I know you probably don't need anything else to get going right now, but if you want just one last little nudge, there's a few more surprises that you have to look forward to. Bonus number one is you get your $1,000 membership deposit back right away when you do your first deal. Now, bonus number two you're going to love, because your success in the program depends on your ability to find deals that meet my criteria. So in addition to my 2 revolutionary deal finder software tools, I also give you my suite of deal finder cheat sheets. Remember, I told you I'll show you over 40 ways to find discounted properties from motivated sellers. Well, these are my 5 most favorite ways of finding deals. Let me quickly tell you about each of them. First, we have the Motivated Seller Cheat Sheet. Now, this is your step-by-step guide for talking to sellers to quickly determine how motivated they are. It gives you the word-for-word questions to ask so you can talk to sellers with confidence, knowing you'll sound like a pro. Next are my Driving for Dollars phone scripts. Driving for Dollars is one of my favorite ways to find deals, and these powerful phone scripts will help you get discounted properties absolutely free. Next is the Bird Dog Magnet Checklist. Now, if you don't know what bird dogs are, they are other wholesalers or regular people like mail carriers and door-to-door salesmen that run across good deals in their daily activities. Now, they can be a great source of high-quality, low-cost leads if you know what to say. And with these word-for-word scripts, you'll have everything you need to build a team of deal-finding bird dogs. Next is my Agent Double Dip Technique scripts. Now, this is really cool because agents can be an incredible resource for finding deals and getting your offers accepted if you know how to motivate them. And with this resource, you'll have everything you need to get agents bringing you hot deals before they go on the MLS. You'll get word-for-word scripts, responses, and an explanation of my revolutionary double dip technique. And finally, you get my copy and paste Craigslist hacks. Now, this complements the automated deal finder software because Craigslist is a fast, easy, and free way to find motivated sellers. And with these copy and paste ads, replies, and scripts, you'll be able to quickly find discounted properties and secure high profit deals with zero marketing cost. I've also included the top 20 keywords that motivated sellers use on Craigslist so that you can laser target the best deals. So these cheat sheets are what I've personally developed after doing hundreds of deals and are invaluable to your success and have a value of $9.97, and you get them included as a bonus for becoming a 10K Club member. Bonus number 3 is my Instant Wholesale Profits training program. Other people have paid $9.97 for this training, and you get it free today as an added bonus. The reason why this is so awesome is because you may come across a deal that doesn't meet my criteria, but does meet another investor's criteria. This step-by-step training shows you my exact system for how to quickly assign deals for $5,000 to $20,000 profits to other investors. Okay, I've got one more really cool bonus that I'm excited to tell you about. You see, I realize that being a deal finder may be something totally new for you. I get that. Fortunately, we've made the system really easy to learn and understand and use, so even if you've never done a real estate deal, you can quickly and easily learn how to do this. But even besides that, I want to make sure that you're successful. So in addition to all of the training, tools, and software, you also get access to a live coaching call every week. Here's how it works. Once you log into the members area, you can just pull up the coaching call calendar, which has the times and numbers to call in. You get to talk directly to one of my expert coaches so that we can answer all of your questions and get you started off to a great start, so you get your first deal done as quickly as possible. This is extremely valuable, and a loan is worth at least $9.97, and I'm including it for those of you who join right now today. And keep in mind, my customer service is one of the best in the industry. I really pride myself on providing really good support. You can call us anytime or submit an online ticket, and we'll get right back to you and do everything we can to help you succeed. So that's the scoop. This ends up costing you absolutely nothing because you get your $1,000 membership deposit back after closing your first deal. And let me check. I do see some orders have come in. Let me pick a few names here and welcome you. I see Robert Moore, Mark Peacock, Susan Thornton, and Gray are all signed up, ready to go. Congratulations. Welcome to the 10K Club. Now, I do want you to know that the 10K Club has been fully tested and works like magic. This is Richard Odyssey from Atlanta. He joined the 10K Club, submitted a deal, and I sent him this great big check. Here's what he had to say. I couldn't resist the opportunity. After a few times, I found the right deal. Then Jerry put his money up for the earnest money and for the purchase, just like he said. For the few hours of work I put in, I got this check for $10,000. Remember, you have my 90-day profit guarantee. Just submit at least one deal per month for 90 days. And if you don't make at least $10,000, then you get a refund of your membership deposit. So come on board, log into the members area, go through the quick start guides, and get ready to start putting your deals into the Deal Genie. It's one of the simplest, easiest, most exciting investment platforms to ever hit the real estate market. Everything is included for you to be successful as a house finder for me, including the Getting Started training, both Deal Finder softwares, the Deal Analyzer software, the Offer Generator Pro, the Deal Genie, proof of funds, plus you get your membership deposit refunded when you do your first deal. You get the Deal Finder cheat sheets, the instant wholesale profit training program, the weekly live coaching calls, our top-notch support, and the 90-day profit guarantee. All you have to do is just find deals, and then you let me do the rest, and you get $10,000 per deal. Now, I do want to say for those of you on this call, if you miss out on this, you may end up kicking yourself. I'm very excited about the 10K Club, but this isn't a huge program that's open to anyone and everyone. That's why we need to limit this group to just a small group of people who join right now. Now, these are deals that my team and I are doing ourselves using the systems we have in place. And by keeping the size of the group small, we're able to maintain the high standards that we have to support you and help you make sure you get the support you deserve and get all of your questions answered so that you can get your deals in and get $10,000 as quickly as possible. Now, once you click the Add to Cart button to register, if the program is full, you'll get a message that the program is closed. And when that happens, I don't know when we'll open it back up. So make sure you do this right now. It looks like I see Valerie Westenbrook, Richard Wilhelm, Christopher Hepburn. Welcome, guys and gals. Way to take action and way to make it happen. Now is the time to make this happen. Click the Add to Cart button right now, or you could go to flippingmastery.com/10K Club to save your spot, or call the number on the screen. That's 800-346-0072. Now, I got to tell you, there are people out there, the naysayers, who will tell you you can't make money with real estate or that won't work. I know when I first got started, that's what people told me. I want you to know that if you stick with it and you're willing to pay the price, you will be successful. The key is to just get out there and follow the platform we have here and make offers and really dive in and do whatever needs to be done to get deals and make money. I want to welcome, Marlo Gardner, John Osterman, and James Claist. You are officially a member of the 10K Club. If you haven't yet, click the Add to Cart button and get started now. If you need any help to put it on a couple different credit cards, or you need some other help figuring it out, making payments, whatever, just pick up the phone and call the phone number on the screen, and we'll do whatever we can to help you out. So now is the time to make this happen. Click that Add to Cart button right now to save your spot, or go to flippingmastery.com/10K Club. Or just call that 800 number, 800-346-0072. Now, obviously, you do need to make the $1,000 refundable deposit up front. That lets me know that you're serious, and we're obviously putting together a group of just serious go-getters here. The good news is that you get that back after you do your first deal, so it ends up costing you absolutely nothing. If you've been looking for a solution or a way to make more money, like I was when I got started, I was a construction worker, I didn't have a lot of options. I had to get started investing in real estate the hard way. With this finder fee program, we've simplified the process down and provide you with everything to be successful. I show you what to do. You've got all the software, the tools, the resources, all the training and the bonuses. I've made this so simple for you to go out there and make money and make it quickly. This is your opportunity to make a change in your life. Don't sit back and make the mistake that some people make. People who look for what's wrong with everything or make excuses like I don't have time. Come on board. We'll help you get out there, make money without having to own or manage anything. You just find the deals, you put them in, and you get paid. It can't get any easier than that. And I'm really excited to see those of you who are coming on board. I can see your orders coming in here right now. Congratulations to Nancy Piantek, Michael Anderson, and all the rest of you. I am really excited to have you as part of this group. To keep it fair, what I'm going to do is I'll keep this open here for another few minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and that should fill this group up. So if you haven't yet, click the add to cart button or go to flippingmastery.com/10K club, or just call 800-346-0072 to get going now, and we'll get you started making money. Once you log into the members area, there are some quick start videos that we mentioned earlier that we're going to have you go through right away and show you exactly what you need to do to get paid $10,000 just as quickly as possible. So everyone, we are out of time. To all of you on the call, and especially for those of you coming on board and joining us in this group, congratulations on making a very wise decision. We will see you inside the members area, and thanks everybody so much for joining me here today.